All right, let me ask you two questions. Are you an entrepreneur? And do you want to lose 5 to 10 pounds by the time Christmas rolls around this year? If you answered yes to both of these two questions, keep watching the video because I'm gonna reveal exactly how you can do that. And the reason why you should pay attention to this video and actually implement what I'm about to tell you if this is what you want to achieve is because you don't want to be like everyone else. Think about it. What is everyone else gonna do? They're not gonna take action, they're not gonna listen to any advice because they're gonna start on January 1st. I'm starting on January 1st, bro. No, you're gonna beat them, you're gonna start today. After you're done watching this video, you're gonna implement these things and you're gonna get results and you're gonna beat everyone else. Deal? Okay. So this is the plan for this video. I'm gonna give you my simple and straightforward 6-step framework, and I guarantee you if you follow what I'm gonna say, you will lose at least 5 pounds by the time Christmas rolls around, because it's not that hard. I've done it countless times, and I know that what I'm about to tell you works. I'll also tell you a mindset perspective on why it's actually better that you start today rather than on January 1st, and why it's actually gonna benefit you going into Christmas, eating a lot of food, hanging out with family, etc. And if you stick to the end of the video, I'll also give you a free gift because I'm feeling a little bit festive, right? It's the Christmas season, everyone loves Christmas. But before I jump into the video, let me just answer the question that you're probably wondering, and that question is, well, why should I listen to you? Who even are you? Well, this is who I am. I started off my fitness journey 8 years ago, and this is what I looked like, right? Fat, chubby, insecure, out of shape, pretty much no confidence. And this is what I look like now, right? As you can see, it's a pretty big difference, night and day. And I've also been helping other guys as well, giving them advice, helping them advance in their fitness journey, help them achieve their goals. So, yeah, now that we've got that out of the way, let's jump straight into the video. What is the first step that you should do if you want to lose 5 to 10 pounds by Christmas? And just so I make this clear, losing 5 to 10 pounds is going to depend on how much body fat you currently have. If you have more body fat to lose, you can afford to lose, towards the upper end of the 5 to 10 pounds, so 10 pounds. If you're more lean, then you can expect to lose around 5 pounds or so. But despite how fat you are, you can definitely lose weight with not that much effort and with these simple steps that I'm about to show you. So the first step is, if you're not doing this currently, tracking your food. And when I say track your food, I don't mean that you have to count calories or weigh your food. You can definitely do that. But what I mean is just write down what you eat every single day, what you consume, whether it's food, drinks, anything that you consume that has calories. Just write it down, whether it's in a Google Doc or a Notes app, Apple Notes, whatever, or a piece of paper even. Just write down because that's going to allow you to be more aware and cognizant of what you're eating, and it's also going to allow you to hold yourself more accountable. That's like a hidden benefit of actually tracking your food. And by doing that, you will be able to, when you weigh yourself every single day, you will be able to then, based on how much weight you're losing week to week, you'll be able to see, okay, I'm eating these foods, this amount. Okay, I'll just take a little bit off if I'm not losing at the rate that I want to lose weight at. So you're tracking your food. Second step is calorie deficit. If you just take one thing from this simple 6-step framework, take this. You must be in a calorie deficit if you want to lose fat. That is how your body works. Your body is not going to lose the fat if you don't give it an actual reason for it to lose the fat. You must be in a calorie deficit. What does that mean? You need to burn more calories than you eat. Pretty simple. How can you do that? You either reduce your food or increase your calorie burning, right? You increase your expenditure. Or you can do both, which is what I actually suggest. This is what I do. I, do activity every single day. I do cardio every single day and I reduce my food. And it's pretty simple. The third step is you want to increase your protein. Now, why is that? Protein helps to keep you more full, more satiated, right? You can go without eating for longer if you ate a lot of protein. And also, protein burns more calories when your body actually digests the protein compared to fats or carbs. The fourth step that you want to do is you want to add in some caffeine if you're currently not consuming any caffeine. I would highly suggest because Caffeine will blunt your hunger. It will help you to go without eating for longer, kind of like protein. And it also tastes nice, just be honest, right? Coffee, whether it's an energy drink, anything, right? Preferably, if you're gonna go down the energy drink route, go with the 0 calorie or low calorie one. If you can see this, I pretty much drink an energy drink every day. Some people might say, oh, it's not healthy. Look, I'm pretty healthy overall, so I can afford this. The fifth step that you want to do is you want to do simple swaps, simple adjustments, simple changes. And those can be you switch from regular soda to diet soda, which is probably the most easy and straightforward, simple thing that you can do to lose fat. If you're currently drinking soda, just reduce it or switch it out completely for diet soda. It tastes pretty much almost as good, but it has like almost no calories or very few calories, which is going to allow you to be in a calorie deficit and thus lose fat. The second thing that you can do with the simple swaps is just switch from full fat condiments to lower fat condiments. For example, mayonnaise, ketchup, anything. Switch from rice to things that have more fiber. For example, buckwheat, right? I've been recently eating buckwheat and I fucking love it, man. It tastes so good. I think it has a little bit more calories than rice, but it has a shit ton more fiber, which keeps me full. I've been eating this for like 5 days straight, and I've been really loving it. So if you haven't already, I would definitely give this one a try. And you can also switch from full fat or higher fat contents in the beef that you eat to a lower calorie one, right? For example, you can switch from 85% lean, 15% fat to a beef that is 93% lean and only 7% fat, right? If you can, of course, find it in your stores. And lastly, it's timed activity. Now, this is something that basically nobody talks about. They just tell you to move around, which is obviously good, but this is I coined this phrase like cardio timing or activity timing, which is basically you don't want to just do activity randomly throughout the day with no thought or with no intention behind it. You want to know when you should actually do your activity, your cardio, your walking, your steps, after you've ate a big meal. Because your body's going to be literally primed to burn those calories, right? You've just filled up your body with food. It's happy to burn those calories. So definitely, for example, if you're having a big dinner, right? Big dinner with your family, why not just go for a walk after? It's pretty easy. You can chat to your family, your friends, right? This is one of the most underrated things actually. And again, a lot of these things, man, they're super simple, right? Add in a little bit of caffeine, increase your protein a little bit, do these simple swaps, just switch when you do your activity, track your food, note down your food, write it down, make sure that you're actually in a calorie deficit, and you will lose 5 to 10 pounds by Christmas. I know this for a fact because I've done a fat loss phase countless times throughout my 8-year fitness journey. Alright, and I know that these things work. I've got plenty more things to teach you, so if you're liking this, definitely subscribe so that, the YouTube algorithm promotes more of my videos to you and so that you get more value. Now, let me just quickly touch on this, what I have written here. If you want to lose 5 pounds by Christmas, right? Christmas is in 43 days, and I did the math. You would just need to lose 0.81 pounds per week to actually lose 5 pounds by Christmas. Which means that you only need to be in a 405 calorie daily deficit. And if you follow the things that I mentioned up here, you can easily manage to do that. You don't even have to lose 1 pound a week. You can lose only 0.8 pounds, which is fucking easy to do, trust me. And if you want to lose 10 pounds, you just double the calories, right? You need to be in a 810 daily calorie deficit. To do that, to achieve your goals by Christmas, you would have to lose 1.6 pounds per week, which, unless you're like super lean, which probably you're not, this is pretty doable. Now, you don't have to go 1.6 pounds. You can maybe go like 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and you'll still lose like 7, 8 9 pounds, which is pretty fucking amazing. And do you notice how there's no go to the gym here, right? It's track your food deficit, protein, caffeine, swaps, activity. There's no go to the gym here. You want to know why? I'll actually tell you a little bit of a story. So a couple of weeks ago, I was on a live stream with this dude who has like 500,000 subscribers, and someone came onto his stream and asked him for advice, and the person just wanted to lose weight, and so he asked this 500,000 subscriber guy, what should I do? And the guy answered with, the person asked how do I lose weight, right? And the guy said, you need to go to the gym and lift to get stronger. And I was like, that is not the case. If you want to lose fat and weight, you do not have to step foot in the gym a single time. All you have to do is create a calorie deficit. That's it. Whether you train at home, whether you don't train, whether you lift weights or not, whether you do bodyweight exercises, it doesn't matter. You just need to create a deficit so that your body has a reason to burn calories, and you'll lose fat and weight. It's as simple as that. So you don't have to go to the gym. And let me just give you a quick little bonus here. I wrote it down here. Recently, I've been experimenting, right? Because I obviously love fitness, so I do a lot of experimentation shit. I research a lot, right? I've spent like hundreds of hours of research at this point, and I've come up with a strategy on steroids, which is basically like the next level of fat loss. So what you can do is, you can follow this protocol that I outlined here, but maybe one day a week, nothing crazy. You don't have to do this every day or multiple times a week, just maybe once or twice a week, or maybe like twice every 2 weeks. You can do this sparingly, but you can, for example, you wake up, you don't eat breakfast, which is like my whole philosophy. I don't believe in breakfast. You drink some caffeine, right? So you're not hungry. Then maybe you have a big lunch, and then when the dinner rolls around, you can just skip dinner, right? Or maybe have like just a little bit of protein just so you're more satiated without any carbs. And you'll see that little extra reduction in food that you don't eat at the dinner time will allow you to create a bigger calorie deficit and just speed up this process even more, right? Based on which one you want to get to. So definitely do that. So I gave you the strategy, and now I'll tell you why it's actually better that you start today rather than January 1st. Most people will start on January 1st. You probably already know this. But the reason why you want to start today is because if you start today and you start doing these habits, right, these actions, they're gonna become habits fairly quickly. It's gonna just be a part of your lifestyle, your life. And when Christmas rolls around, you're hanging out with family, there's a lot of food, a lot of tempting food that you could potentially eat. You'd be surprised, like, you're not gonna eat as much as you would probably think, because you're already on this path of losing weight, being consistent, doing everything right. You will be able to just naturally, subconsciously not crave as much food and not eat as much, just because you're on this path. Think about how crazy that is. You literally have to just follow this. You don't have to do any external thinking about, oh, how much will I eat when I come to Christmas? And you'll just automatically eat less. And you'll be able to ride that momentum into 2025 and obviously beyond 2025. When 2025 starts, you'll be able to just ride this wave because you started today before 2025. And most people won't have this, most people, if they start in 2025, like most of them won't even continue with this. And the people that do continue are gonna struggle at first because they're not gonna have the momentum that you have if you start today. So this is the benefit of actually doing this as soon as possible, because it will really work for you. It has worked for me, and this is literally the protocol that I give to my clients, so it's fucking amazing. Now, because you've stuck to the end, I want to give you a gift. I have compiled 5 of the most easy tips on how to jumpstart your weight loss journey that I used when I first got started 8 years ago, that allowed me to start losing weight without actually putting in that much effort. So if you want to get access to this document, all you have to do, the first link in the description, join there. You can even message me, I'll send you the document, and the document is in there, and I'm confident that it's gonna help you. You combine that document with this 6-step plan, and you will be just torturing fat off your body. And if you enjoy this, got value from it, and you want to learn how I might be able to help you personally with your fitness goals, just check the first link in the description.